Hello, welcome to this week's ITL. This is going to be a teeny bit late today. That's just because of me. Well, I'm playing with the bugs and everything. I should have done this earlier. Yeah, but life goes on. Life does go on. Oh, actually, I got something on my mind, and actually, I talked this over with everybody, all my friends on the Hangout on Thursday. That's Nick. It's Dante's Hangout, and I actually got good review feedback from them, and they thought it was actually a great idea. And before I get into it, I'm gonna actually start getting into kind of a little bit of a history of things, a little bit, and actually what was of things, and actually back in the day, everything my thinking has been set up with my back in the day with before you guys even really known I was in radios. I was actually in CBs. Now it's set up for information and everything for locally for like storms, getting a hold of safety and everything. It was always for local communication. Sorry, bugs flying around me. And it was always local for local. Everything's just a local. Then again, thanks to Suburban Rider, he got me into ham radio, which I love ham radio. UHF, VHF. I love my Baofangs. I just don't have it with me right now. Um, which I love getting on the repeaters. Yet again, local. I love passing information along. I love it because yet again, local information passing it around for emergencies. Yet again, got a theme going on here. Um, and yes, I am I'm slowly working on learning my Morse code, but right now it's just not it. The medication I'm on right now is just blowing my concentration away. It's common. I'm working on getting that medication to be used and get out of my system so I can work on my concentration better. Um, it's just the medication, guys. But once I get that out, we'll be there. But yeah, I'm losing more weight. It's everything's working. But another things came to my. I mean, a lot of like I said, a lot of this is local, and working with my community. Yeah, hence again, I work with a community. I don't like to bring in my. If you ever noticed a lot of my history, my past videos, I was doing a lot of work with people's. Well, my morning rides. I was riding to and from the Salvation Army. I was dealing with the community. I'm a minister too. They talked me into being a minister, which wasn't much to talk me into. I was there, a small groups minister, and yeah, hence pulls me in. I see that there's a problem with there's a community, a small group community that I deal with. These people are normally older people. They're people that you they're lower in their income base is nothing. You know what I mean? They're lucky to have a radio on board. I'm saying this. Uh, TV possibly. You know what I mean? But they don't even walk to and from getting bread. Just I'm putting this out there. But what I'm saying is, there's problem out there's a problem with the communities out here where the churches are not really talking to each other. There's no way to get information out together. There's no information about how the people are getting. There's no way for the people to get information between the churches and all this. But there is, and I came up with one. They're just radio system called Part 15, and you gotta look into it. It's kind of sticky in ways, but if you use an FM transmitter, and I've done a lot of research into this just in a short period of time, it it doesn't cover a large area. I know. My area is very small. The city of Sharon's only 2 miles from end to end. If you look at it, it's only 2 miles end to end. I only have to cover 2 miles at most. The area that I'm interested in covering is just my little half at the most. I can possibly get somebody to try to get a hold of by phone for other people on the northern end, maybe. Maybe. This is experimental. I know. But what I'm asking for is to start with a hobby radio. It's a hobby radio set up Part 15. It's going to cost, I found a cheap one for about $60 off Amazon. The more expensive one, they can go up higher. I'm looking at around $90, $80, $90. I can't do this all on my own. If I can't get help, I'll make this happen one way or another. I will make this happen one way or another to get help for the community. I could try to go to churches and get help, but I'm not going to do that, because then you'll have one church try to get command over it more than another, and I'm not having that. No. No. I ain't having arguments over this and that. No, I'm not doing that. This is not something you put commercials and stuff over. No. This is to put information on food banks. This will be something you put information on what times or certain activities are going to be on for bread banks, for like Thanksgiving dinners for the people that don't have money. This is what I'm going to set it up for. Yeah, you can do much more with these things, but this is my purposes for it. Yeah, to fill in gaps and stuff, I'll be putting up different things for religious purposes, things. But the main course will be the communities to put up for like the different churches. I mean, I have my being not affiliated with just one church. I can get information from all the churches and have like dinners. Like one church has dinners, one church has breakfasts, and I can get all this information and have it coming from one place, and have all that information coming out, and have the free dinners come from this place, the free breakfasts come from this place. That way, there's not one place, not one family going hungry, and it'd be worth it to me. Now, I'm not looking and hoping to beg anybody. I am asking for help, though. I cannot support to buy this. Yeah, it's not very expensive, but it's not something with my income that I can do on my own just to buy this. This is just to buy this unit. And I will be showing a picture of what they look like at the end of this video. That way you can get a look at what I'm doing, because it's just a little box with an antenna on it, and I'll be hooking up a laptop of my own to it. Yeah, my laptop needs the laptop I'll be picking needs a battery for it, because the laptops, if you don't have a good battery to run off of it, you overwhelm the power supply for it, and it'll kick off. So you need a good battery for it. They're under $20. But either way, if I don't get help for it, yes, I will have to fund it one way or another. I will make this happen. But it would really be appreciated if I can get help from my channel, from you guys, to do this. And how I'm going to do this is, if you guys are interested in donating to this cause, is I'm going to use my PayPal account. And you can just use my email address. It's Michael L. Noble. Yes, that's my name. I don't give that out very often, but this is a good cause. And I don't normally do this very often. It's a good cause. It's Michael L Noble, all one word, at gmail.com, and I'm going to have that down in the description. You can use that in the PayPal and just send it directly to it. I don't use that thing for almost anything at all. You send it to it. I'll be using the funds to purchase a radio, one of these these radios. If depends on how much I get as to which how much I get as to which one I'll be getting, because the more I get, the better one I will be getting, because I'm hoping to get one that has better quality, maybe one with a warranty, maybe, so it'll last longer, because the bottom one, it doesn't get out that far. But I'm not getting one that's going to break the rules either, because I have to stay within FCC limitations, and I can get out 2 miles with their limitations. I can get out to 2 miles. Yes, that is by sight, but that'll get me out at least halfway across Sharon. At least halfway. That's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. That'll get me that'll cover me a lot of the people that needs the help. A lot of them. At least that's me doing my part of this. And I figured, you know what? Why not at least try? At least try. I don't like asking anything from my subscribers, but I didn't know how to come across. I don't like being a beggar. I really don't. I didn't like doing this, and I didn't know whether I really wanted to do this with you guys. One time I did ask to support. I got 2 people's support, and I really appreciate the 2 people that subscribe to my channel and support my channel. I appreciate those 2 people who support my channel. I've got one going through Patreon, and I got one that supports it every year. I appreciate those 2 supporters drastically. I can't say I fell on my face with it, because I do get those 2 supporters. But you know how it is. I've got this. I do have this project. I am asking for help. I think it's a winner. I really think it's a winner. I've seen several people online. I've talked to several people online. They said, yes, this is legal. Yes, this will work. I've talked to lawyers. I've talked to lots of people. In a short period of time, it can be done. I want to keep my butt out of trouble, but I want to help these people. Like I said, I've done a lot of legwork on this, because a lot of it sounded sketchy. But I've done a lot of legwork on this. I've got a lot of printout paperwork, a lot of hours put into this. Because, like I said, a lot of it didn't sound right. A lot of it went against what I've learned with the ham radio. But, like I said, I found a lot of history on it. I found a lot about it. And this will work. This will work. As long as I stay within the FCC regulations. But this is Muzzle Mike. Hope you all have a great week. Signing out. I hope you guys can help me out with this. If you can't, I understand. But for those of you who can, I hope you guys can and will help me out with this. Thank you.